For years now, I've been enduring a cruel and unforgiving throne, a leather office chair so ergonomically bankrupt it may as well have been designed as a medieval torture device. So I reached out to the ergonomic wizards over at FlexiSpot and asked for salvation. A few days later, the C7 Pro Max chair arrived at my doorstep. Alright, let's start with assembly. Putting the chair together was pretty straightforward. Everything came decently packaged, there were no missing parts or damage, and the instructions were pretty clear and easy to follow. The only tool you need is the included Allen wrench, and the entire process is mostly just attaching the different pieces together by tightening screws. One thing that's worth noting is the seat itself is surprisingly heavy. Trying to balance it while securing it to the large backrest can be a little bit tricky if you're doing it alone. So if you have someone around to help, it'll make the process go a lot easier. Start to finish, assembly probably took me about 25 minutes, but with an extra set of hands, I imagine it would only take about 15 minutes. And once everything was tightened down, the chair felt solid and well constructed. Now, speaking of solid and well constructed, I'm a pretty big dude at 6'5" and 300 pounds of pure fast twitch gaming muscle, so I need a chair that can handle a heavy load. This bad boy is rated up to 330 pounds, so I can actually gain another 30 pounds if I so choose. Additionally, the chair features a 10-level adjustable backrest to accommodate heights from 5'6" all the way up to 6'11". This is an awesome feature for tall guys like me to actually feel properly supported by the back and headrest. I mean, just look at the complete lack of support my upper frame got with my old chair compared to the C7 Pro Max. For those of us with long legs, you can easily adjust the depth of the seat itself, giving your thighs a bit more support. And of course, you can adjust the height of your seat to your liking. You'll notice the entire seat, backrest, and headrest are made of this breathable mesh. And let me tell you, after years of peeling my nuts off of hot sticky leather, this is a game changer. Unlike leather and foam cushions, the mesh allows air to circulate, which helps to prevent heat buildup and makes a noticeable difference during long gaming or work sessions. The backrest and seat are designed to contour to your body without feeling overly stiff. The lumbar cushion, made from the same breathable mesh as the rest of the chair, can be adjusted between a high and low position, but thanks to the aforementioned adjustable backrest, you can then fine-tune the lumbar support even further. The lumbar cushion does give a little bit when you relax into it, but it still provides firm support to keep you from slouching, and it adjusts to your body position, which is really nice. Now let's take a look at the headrest. The C7 Pro Max features a fully adjustable headrest, both in height and angle, so you can position it exactly where you need it. I find that it provides solid neck support without getting in the way or pushing my head too far forward. It's perfect for those moments when you just need to lean back and question your life choices after you lose your 6th game in a row. The C7 Pro Max allows you to recline up to 135 degrees and lock the chair at whatever angle you choose. The chair automatically adjusts weight distribution to keep you stable while reclining. And I can say that so far the reclining function feels smooth and balanced, allowing me to lean back without feeling like I'm about to tip over. Now, just like the rest of the chair so far, the armrests are highly adjustable. They feature a nice soft touch material, and you can move them up and down to your liking, as well as forward and back. But here's where it gets interesting. You can actually swivel these guys all the way around. When you recline the chair and slip into relaxation mode, the standard armrest position doesn't really offer much in the way of support. But if you swivel those babies around and slide them back, now you've got something to rest those elbows on. You know, it's thoughtful little touches like this and the hidden slide-out footrest that make this chair impressive and worth its price tag. Now, the footrest is nothing fancy, and it features a cloth material with virtually no adjustment features. But it's still nice to have when you want to kick back, and it tucks away neatly when you're not using it. And when it's stored away, I don't find that it impedes on my ability to tuck my legs underneath the chair, which is great. Now, speaking of underneath the chair, the FlexiSpot C7 Pro Max sits atop a shiny aluminum alloy base. It feels plenty sturdy, looks pretty good, and serves its purpose. The wheels, on the other hand, are probably my biggest complaint about the chair so far. They're made of plastic and they don't roll all that nicely, especially compared to the aftermarket wheels I put on my old office chair. So I think I'm going to see if I can transplant those babies onto the C7 Pro Max, and then she'll glide around like butter on a hot pan. Now, the FlexiSpot C7 Pro Max isn't just comfortable, it's also built to last. It meets BIFMA certification, which is a top-tier safety and durability standard in North America. Whether you're gaming, working, or just lounging, this chair is designed to stay sturdy and supportive. And with FlexiSpot's 10-year warranty, warranty, you can sit easy knowing your investment is protected in the long haul. Now, I've been using the chair for a couple of months now, and it has been a huge improvement over my old leather fart catcher. The lumbar support and breathable mesh are really nice features, and being a big dude, I really appreciate how adjustable the chair is. It's not just made for the average sized person. If you're tall, you can lift the backrest so the lumbar support cushion is exactly where you need it to be. Overall, the chair just does a fantastic job of supporting my body where it needs it. And this has become really noticeable as I work a hybrid schedule where I'm remote for 2 days and then in the office the other 3. When I'm at the office, sitting in my cheap office chair all day, I get noticeably more sore and uncomfortable than on days when I put in my 8 hours at home in my FlexiSpot C7 Pro Max. And to me, that's a huge win and makes this chair a worthwhile investment in my long-term health and well-being. So would I recommend this chair? Yes, absolutely. If you're a PC gamer or you work from home, this is an excellent and versatile chair that also doesn't break the bank. In fact, if you want to pick one up for yourself, hit up the link down in the video description and use promo code C750 to save $50 on the C7 Pro Max. Guys, it's time to get rid of that old crusty chair you've been putting up with. Burn that thing and get yourself a C7 Pro Max.